Attack the messenger.
Quiet. You're very disrespectful.
All she asked was whether North Korea asked him to back off military exercises.
Be quiet. Quiet. Who are you with? Fake news. Be quiet. Be quiet. Mercy, you're fake news.
I was trying to find out if you had been talking to Kim Jong Un. If you had
Be quiet. Be quiet. You're a fake reporter.
Got no answer? Attack the messenger.
Quiet. Fake news.
Today is going to be my peaceful day.
Yeah, he's calling it fake news, yet his buddies own it.
Yep, attack the messenger. That's the first one. What was that? That was based on the 60 Minutes report where they went after.
Yeah, Bush's Iran-Contra deal, which we never did get through that. Yeah, this is my first book, Katie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I found your books at Barnes and Noble, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, tell them to send me some money.
You know,
money from that book in a long time.
The other one.
Look what I got. Look,
Abdul,
I see.
woohoo!
I just got it this morning and already got a coffee stain on it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, then it's a Craig shirt.
Broke in. It's ready to go.
I was going to say the other book though, not Mr. President, the other one.
Politics Alive?
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
I have bought so many copies of that. Every time there's a graduation, I send that as part of
It's upside down.
Upside down.
Just like Trump in the Bible, isn't it? Trump in the Bible.
No, but
that's actually
is
my favorite.
That is an excellent thing to add in to if you don't want to like just send somebody money for their graduation.
Yeah.
Send them that book too, because that is.
It's pretty cynical.
It is, but it's also pretty on the nose about how to handle things and how people do handle things, and it's a good book.
My favorite is actually my chapter on how to deal with passive aggressives. My rule is be more passive and more aggressive.
Yep.
That's actually the trait but anyway, the thing about those books is a non can accuse me of using AI to write them because AI didn't exist when I wrote those books.
Oh, wow.
No.
Here's Trump's got plenty of reason to be grumpy. These are some horrible numbers. That is some horrible numbers that came out this morning from Reuters and Ipsos polling. That's some horrible numbers there.
I wonder how much longer some of the people there were like, who are like the immigrants are stealing our jobs. Well, now so for the July numbers, it was a loss, and all of the losses were women because men. So like the overall job losses were like $23,000 overall, but women lost $32,000 jobs, 32,000, and men gained 9,000 jobs. And I'm guessing it's all ICE agents. So that's first problem. So if we've taken all of these people out of the workforce too, because we've deported them or we've incarcerated them or we've killed them, and now we're also having job losses, so immigrants weren't taking your jobs. Wake up.
Yeah. Hey, Claire.
Good morning. Hi, Claire.
Hey, Auntie Claire.
Good morning. We're just I'm just putting this up to show that's why Trump was so grumpy yesterday at his press conference, yelling at the reporter. These are some horrible numbers.
His diaper.
If you look at that on the left side is where he was just before his first midterm, where Democrats netted 41 House seats, and he's twice as bad off now as he was then. So I can see where that's not. And then the other number this morning, look, this is, as Trump might say, nobody's ever seen anything like this. I've never seen a swing like this in any metric on any poll. Where you go from 10 plus, what are we? We're not even a full 2 years later, are we? where you go up 10 to down 41 with one demographic, Hispanic men. Look at that. Wow. That's just wow. I mean, even a bad pollster's finding something here. I mean, when the numbers are that huge, when the swing is that huge, even a bad poll is it's like, a clock's right twice a day kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
they were very, very brazen.
It's showing us something. I don't know.
But they were very brazen about, the ICE Nazis going out there and doing this to people without signed warrants, and taking people off of the jobs.
Yeah.
And off of their job sites and stuff. And it was not,
it's
not
what
was promised.
What's driving that. Yeah.
It was not what was promised. And everybody knows it now because they were so blatant about it. They didn't do it surreptitiously. They wanted to make a big show of it because they want us to get used to being under the thumb of the government. And where are the people that are like, the government's not going to tell me what to do?
Yeah.
The mommy state. And now they're just like quiet, not saying a word.
I remember what happened to the black helicopter crowd, when
Yeah.
Bill Clinton was going to send in the UN helicopters and take our guns, Well, now they're here. Here they are. Now they got electric gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if you throw a water balloon at them and they catch it and it pops, if it will shock them, or if they have to, if they have to make contact between the thumb and the other part.
I wonder like it has to connect, kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know if it has to connect, or if water will short it out and or zap the Nazi.
Minnesota will test it. We'll test it.
There's old Bashir over on, this is live on CNN right now. See what he's talking about. Oh, we're talking about the primaries today.
Has he found Mitch McConnell?
I don't think so. Who was it? Fix the darn country. Okay. Fix the darn country. That's pretty good. That's kind of like Gretchen's slogan, fix the damn roads,
Yeah, well.
I don't know. This is his tryout time. This is his time.
Yeah.
But he has shown himself to be because of the Mitch McConnell thing, he looks so weak.
He does.
I don't think he's got a chance in heck of getting the nomination for the general if he's planning to run for president. We're needing someone with a little more fire, like Jon Ossoff.
Didn't you say, Katie, who was it? Was it your mom? Who was it that said they?
My mom. Hi, Dexter. Yeah, my mom has said that she's lost respect for Bashir because he wasn't so vocal on the Mitch McConnell thing.
Hi, Dex.
Yeah.
Hi,
Good morning, everybody.
Is that a camouflage hat?
This is a Field of Dreams hat. I got it out when I visited the Field of Dreams.
In Iowa?
Yeah.
Dyersville, Iowa, back in 1995.
Yep. Oh, gosh. The classic.
Oh, let's see. We must have triggered some folks with our opening.
Oh, yeah. We always trigger people.
We got some folks showing up. Let's see what we got.
Where's Eggery? Is he there?
No, Eggery's not here yet.
No,
if he is, he's
quiet.
quiet.
We got pump the volume. Fake polls like always, and yet you still believe that. Okay, he didn't believe the polls. See, that triggered him. I've learned. You put up Hillary, or you put up some poll numbers people don't like, or stuff like that, and they're scrolling on their thumbs on their phones, and they see that number and they gotta come yell at us about the poll. I mean, it's not like
we're not even talking about gas prices, and you're bringing up gas prices. Like, what is that?
And so another so you were throwing we stopped your thumb there, Pump. I see we stopped your thumb scroll, So you come in here and call us names. I hope that made your day. I'm glad
It's a trap.
you have been of service. We trapped you. Gotcha. Now you're in our algorithm. Now our robots are saying, "Oh, look, they've got engaged community. Let's show that podcast to more people." Thank you, Pump. Robert Stewart, the only polls. I'll overlook the spelling. The only polls that I know true are the ones that you idiots sit on.
Except that he may be thinking of an actual poll instead of poll.
What are we sitting on? Show me one we're sitting on there, Robert.
I think he means we've got a poll up our butts.
President. Oh, okay. President doesn't have control of gas prices. It's the oil companies. Oh, really? You mean starting that war in Iran and getting the Strait of Hormuz closed didn't cause the gas price?
But you said Biden. You said Biden was responsible for the $5 gas.
Well,
yeah.
But I thought you said presidents weren't responsible. So how is Biden responsible if presidents aren't responsible? You can't have it both ways, bud.
Having it both ways there. You having it both ways.
You trapped yourself.
Now,
you know what the word of the day is? The word of the day is gasoline. Just pay a little bit more for your gasoline.
Just
pay the way he said it, it's just mocking.
Pay a little bit, just a little bit more.
Little bit.
But, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, even Trump himself. I mean, the thing is, Trump himself acknowledged that the war and the closing of the strait is what's driving up gas prices in his New York rally the other day when he said that you've got to pay more gas prices in order to stop Iran from getting nuclear weapons. So, I mean, there you go.
Well, now he's talking.
Credit.
Now he's talking about bombing Oman.
I was going to bring that up. He's gone off his rocker. He's saying something like that. He's crazy.
Hey,
don't we need Oman to help replenish the ships, though?
I mean, nobody can figure it out. I mean, everybody says, Oman's been friendly and all this, and we need to keep them friendly, and he's about to screw that up like he screws everything up. Am I allowed to show you a new car on the screen, Dexter?
You got it. Yeah, I sent you a picture of it, didn't I? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to get before I show people's personal effects, I like to get their.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. You got that yesterday?
Ooh. Yay.
They delivered it. Yeah. The guy brought it down to me. He was real nice. He even put my new license plate on for me because he took his old one off. And I did all the paperwork yesterday. I went to the DMV, and it's an oldie but a goodie. It looks like come out of a showroom. It's just perfect.
Yeah, it's really.
Is it old? Really, it doesn't look that old to me.
It's a 2013, but it's got very few miles on it, and it's immaculate.
Hey, that's you know what? Honestly, that's great.
The guy told me
that's nice.
He said his wife was a real clean freak, and that was her car, and it was just looked like it came right off the factory floor. It's just beautiful.
And that's a color that'll wear well. You won't get tired of that. I got crazy and got a red car one time, and my mom said, "Well, maybe it'll fade."
The one in the background there is my Honda. That's the one that broke down on me, but they fixed it. Now it's running good too. And I got the truck too, so I'm not going to get stranded anywhere. If I get stranded, I got 2 more vehicles to drive.
Yeah, you're good.
That's one way to handle it. Well, that's now I'm curious. You were in the auto industry for a long time. Do you only buy American? Have you always only bought American cars? Or?
Well, the one in the background there behind my new old car, is a Honda, and I took a lot of hell in 1977. I bought a brand new Honda, but I was in the union too. I bought it because of the mileage, and I was mad at the Americans for building junk cars. But that got totaled in a wreck, so I got out of that. But no, I've had Volkswagens, a whole bunch of them, and I had Volvos.
So that's a Honda in the background.
But I've had a whole bunch of American cars too. I've had 116 cars now. But
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Well, that's
Yeah.
only I've been
Really?
driving since 1967.
I've had 4.
That's only
I'm on
2
my
a year.
4th.
I know. I think I've had maybe 5 or 6 tops.
I mean, are you exaggerating? Are you serious? You've had 116 cars?
Yeah, but it's only 2 a year. I've been driving for like 60 years. So yeah, it's only like less than
Only
2
2 a year. That's a lot. 2 a year.
But only
Yeah.
2 new ones. I bought a Ford Pinto wagon new, and I bought that
Oh,
little
my.
Honda new. The rest of them have been. Some of them I've only paid $200 for. You know,
Oh
I mean,
my
I had a
God.
lot of junkers I had fun with, and I got rid of them. And that's
You
what that's
know,
where that number came from.
Okay.
I was wondering because so as an auto worker, you're not wedded to just American cars. Then.
Well,
that's kind of that's the thing with a lot of because David used to work for AFL-CIO at their headquarters here downtown, and we had a Nissan, and when I would drive him to work, I had to drop him off like a block away from the building. he didn't want any of his colleagues to see that he drove that we had a foreign car.
I'll tell you what the guys did.
I mean, that wasn't a joke. I mean,
I know.
that was
I'll
serious.
tell you what the guys did to my
The
little
unions
Honda
are
when I bought it.
serious about that.
They took my Honda. It was a small CVCC, a little compact little Honda, and they took it. And I was parked in a parking lot with 2 cars beside me, and they turned it around, so I was wedged in there. I couldn't move it. They turned it 90 or 45 degrees, so I was stuck in. But normally I drove like Ford Chevys, and I had a bunch of. I had just everything, you know. But I didn't make cars. Our factory made clutches for big semi trucks. That's what we did.
Oh.
Heavy work. hard
My
work.
grandpa was a mechanic, and right after 9/11, I got a payment from my trust that I had for my dad. And so I was going to buy my own car and pay it outright, right out. It was right after 9/11, and my grandpa said, "Don't you dare buy a foreign vehicle."
Oh, really?
And so, yeah, because I wanted a RAV4. I wanted a Toyota RAV4. That's what I wanted. I was young. I wanted something zippy, you know?
Yeah, those
No.
are cool.
I had to buy American to
Oh, those
please
are the best
Grandpa.
car
So
out
we got
there,
a
the
Pontiac.
RAV4s.
I got a Pontiac Grand Am.
Oh.
Hell, Ford doesn't
Y'all-
even make cars
Y'all
anymore.
remember
after
when
7 years.
I remember
Yeah.
very well when Toyotas first came on the market. I forget when that was, but
I remember.
they were a joke. Everybody laughed about
Yeah.
them. They sounded like
Yep.
washing machines. They were a joke
Yeah.
in the beginning. And man, did that ever change?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my first
my-
car was an
my-
my first car was an AMC Hornet.
Oh, wow.
My first car was a Pontiac Grand Am.
Oh, that's cool.
It was my uncle's.
Man.
It was my
How
uncle's,
old
and he
were
was
you?
getting rid of it when I was 16.
Oh.
No. My first
I got
car was a
that.
1963
And then,
Ford Galaxy 500.
well, I
Wow.
was
Those
16
are
in
cool.
1997, and this car was in 1988, and the door handle was falling off. And my grandpa, who was, you know, mechanic MacGyver wannabe, fixed it with a paper clip. So I had that, and then one day I was up by the lake house where my family used to have, and they had a Dodge Stratus, like a 1997 Dodge Stratus with only like 10,000 miles on it. So I bought that and traded the Grand Am in, and then I got my Grand Am, my black Grand Am, then in 2001. And then in 2003, we bought a Lexus. So we had a Lexus. We had a Lexus for 24 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
But
was your first car, Claire? We didn't hear Claire's first car.
Uh-huh.
84 Ford Tempo. Used.
Ooh.
Tempo.
I had one of those. I had 85.
Oh, you've had them all, I think.
I had about all.
So I bought my Ford Tempo from a friend of my brother's, and he was originally from England, and so he had one of those GB stickers on the back of the car, like they
Yeah.
have over in Europe
Oh,
to
sure.
identify, you know.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was dating a fella who was from Ireland who had
Oh.
emigrated over to Boston, and he said to me, he said, if you want your car to be safe in the neighborhood that I'm living in, you might want to think about taking that GB sticker off the back of the car. Because this was when the troubles were still going on, and there was a lot of sympathy. In the neighborhood he was living in Boston.
Oh yeah.
I was just thinking about this when you said about the sticker.
Yeah.
On my Dodge Stratus, I put Earl's in the trunk sticker, Dixie Chick sticker on my car.
Did you have that hand sticking out, like that fake hand sticking out the trunk?
No, they didn't have those back then.
You could have made one.
Just a latex glove full of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, can I bring up something non-political just real quick?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, that's absolutely.
So we were talking about true crime yesterday, and I was talking about this case that just happened near where I live. And Katie, you were wondering why the father hadn't been shot at.
Yeah.
Well, he actually was, and they missed. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He heard the first gunshot.
Okay.
Ran to find out what was going on, saw his wife down on the floor, and was giving her aid when they shot him, but they missed, and then they just booked it out of there. The daughter has now also been charged with murder, not just obstruction of justice, because they did forensics on her phone and found deleted text messages where she was planning this whole thing with her boyfriend. One of those two men ended up being her boyfriend. Yeah.
It's Legally Blonde. It's the daughter.
Yep. So I'm waiting for Keith Morrison to show up in town. It's gonna happen.
I don't think that it'll be a while. They usually wait. They usually wait until it's been at least the hearings and trial and somewhat trial stuff. But
that's true.
The only ones they do like multiples of are the huge cases, like Lori Vallow Daybell, because there was murders everywhere. And then, and because it's such a weird story to begin with.
Right.
And then, obviously they did the Idaho 4 killings because it was so crazy.
Yeah.
But otherwise you don't see them doing like double takes.
Yeah.
Well,
did you watch the Netflix thing about Idaho?
Yeah, I did the other night.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of nervous.
Story, on that Nolan Wells case, we were talking about this People magazine story. David found this morning, showed to me, and here's the thing about what they say about the autopsy. That the second autopsy, here it is, was not able because it had already. Oh shoot! Somewhere in here. Oh, here it is, right here. The reason the throat was missing is they had removed it in the first autopsy. That's what this says.
The throat and the lungs to see. I mean, so if somebody did something to choked him or something.
But my take on it was I thought that showed that something had been done violently to his throat. But so the fact that his throat's missing is kind of irrelevant to figuring out what happened.
No, it's not.
No.
What? They were supposed to transport
but they took it out in the
body.
Autopsy. But they took it out in the autopsy.
Correct, but they should have sent all of it to the second autopsy instead of missing stuff. The second autopsy was an independent autopsy.
I'm just saying the fact that his throat was missing doesn't go to determining what happened to him originally.
It could, because
it could though, because if he was suffocated or not suffocated,
on his throat and done
or if he had been strangled. There's a
there's a
bone
we
in
need
his
to know
throat that would have been cracked.
So is the first autopsy public? I mean,
no.
So the first autopsy that took his throat out is where we might learn what the condition of his throat was.
And we don't know because it seems like they always just, whenever it's a black person, it's like, oh, well, it's suicide or whatever.
Yeah.
They're not telling the truth about stuff. So
and why
I'm very skeptical that that first autopsy was on the up and up.
I think so too.
Especially if it hadn't been publicized. Has it not been made public?
No. Well, and that's the thing is after the independent autopsy was done, the family's lawyer, Ben Crump, did this whole big thing talking about the findings of that independent autopsy. And he said the several things that they could be looking at are not there to look at to determine if he drowned or determined if he was strangled. Yeah. He did have, I believe they said that he did have not a blunt force trauma, but he had like a bump on the back of his head, but that could have happened anytime. And they said he wouldn't have died from it. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think this story has got legs. I mean, it's going to keep going. It looks like there's so many unanswered questions. And
the case I've been watching is Lindsay Clancy, though.
Yeah.
And that one, she was the mother of 3 and supposedly went through postpartum psychosis and killed her children and threw herself out a window. And so she's on this murder trial for killing her 3 children, but her husband is hinky. Her husband, the timeline didn't match up. And in videos of him at the pharmacy, he's wearing boots. And then when he goes to the restaurant to pick up their food, he's wearing shoes. And he's wearing different clothes. It's very, it's hinky. And you kind of think, and then you find out he's been going on business trips to New York the entire time that she's had her baby. He's been going to New York. Well, then 4 months after this all happens, he moves to New York. He files for divorce and he marries another woman who looks exactly like Lindsay Clancy.
Yeah.
He has a type.
Yeah.
It's just
here's old. This really struck. This is not the clip that's getting the most play from that bizarre. I mean, for all his pressers in the Oval Office, yesterday's was the most bizarre, I think, in a while. But anyway, he gets off. He talks here about this is the kid. This is the mother of the kid the lifeguard that saved the kid that made the news. It went viral, and in the beach in the ocean, he saved the kid. And so they had him had the family in. And he gets in. Trump's obsessed with genetics. I mean, I get into this because it always takes me to his white supremacy, his Aryan race mentality, and it really shows right here in this clip when he talks to. And this family looks so awkward when he's talking.
So you did a good job. It's good genetics. When you look at him, you can see it's really good.
That's not creepy at all.
And then right at the beginning here, he says, "That's the mom," like she's just a specimen in a jar.
Yeah, she was the incubator.
See that right? He says,
"That's the mom." So
the mom.
So you
that's
did a
the
good
mom.
job.
There's
It's
the
good
mom
genetics.
over there.
When you look at him, you can see really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
So is that the boy that won?
Yes,
Genetics.
See, that's the kid right there. So I mean,
where's the girl? There was supposed to be a boy and a girl.
No.
This is
not to the kid.
This is not Patriot Games. This is the lifeguard who saved.
This is the lifeguard that saved that kid in the ocean. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And here's, and I'm saying, this was just a small thing. There were so many bigger things that happened. The media hadn't focused on this part too much, but this really caught my attention when I was watching it live. So I grabbed it, and this goes to he's got a long history. What is it you say, Blue? Pattern recognition.
Yeah, pattern.
This is so typical of him. Whenever he sees white people like this, that's why he says, why can't we have more Norwegians, and he sees people like this, and he gets into his genetics thing. And of course no disrespect to them or anything, but they look like the Aryan race, don't they? I mean,
what would he say about Shaquille O'Neal, a great big, giant guy?
When you look at him, you can see really good.
Really good. Really
good. Well,
that ties into Epstein.
Why would anybody want to move
to the United States if they from Nordic countries when they've got universal health care and paid maternity and all the good things and education.
That too. And no offense, but he ostracized a state that is full of Norwegians and Swedes and Finnish.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
And Russian. And
I tell you,
Polish.
that
Danish.
That presser yesterday, I keep wanting not to watch these things, and they come on, and I think, okay, I'll watch a minute or two, and then he just acts so crazy, I can't stop watching him. I mean,
hey, that aide of his that carries the Diet Cokes around or whatever, is that the blonde lady? And that dark-haired lady that's standing beside him with her hand on her, like they thought it was a button to wake him up? That's not the aide that carries the Diet Cokes and stuff around, is it?
No. Natalie Harp.
I don't think they ever identified that one with the hand on her stomach pushing the buzzer. I don't know.
Yeah.
They never
the one
identified
that carries
her.
the Cokes
Oh,
around,
the
she's a
Zapper?
blonde, right?
The brown
Zapper lady.
The Zapper that zapped him awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know who she is, right? We don't found out yet.
No, I found out who she was. I just can't remember her name.
Okay.
And but
Zapper.
the one that, are you talking about Natalie Harp? The one that also
Natalie Harp. Yeah, Harp.
We can't
Yeah. Now here's what I found on her. I wanted, because I'd remembered back during the campaign, she used to show up at rallies a lot and give speeches and so on, and different things.
Oh,
so I wanted to go back and find some of what I remembered from her.
Elected new GF. Got it.
The woman who's the Zapper, that's Jamie Lee Franklin.
Oh, they did identify the Zapper one.
Yeah.
Oh, what is her job?
All right.
It says she's a former White House staffer. So apparently she was just there as a space filler.
Waking him up.
Yeah. But I have to say this about Natalie Harp. I looked at a picture of her and E. Jean Carroll when E. Jean Carroll was younger. Looks pretty darn similar. And if Trump was saying she wasn't my type, well.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the Melania count goes on and on. How many days is it now? Like 36 or something.
Oh, I forgot to make a new one. But anyway, I've got Natalie Harper because we never see her talk these days, but she did a lot in the old days. So I went and found a couple of clips.
We can't talk about winning back the House and Senate in 2022
and
the White House in 2024 if we don't act on the fact that we actually did win the White House and the Senate in 2020. We shouldn't be afraid to say that because it's true. We the people know America, as we know it, could be ending in the next 2 or 4 years, which is exactly what President Trump is warning of. They think
Now, how do you know when the country's going to end in 2 or 4 years? Why not? I mean, how do you pick between that 2 or 4 years? I don't know.
Yeah.
But she's
they can get President Trump. They can get the 75 million people to shut up and stand down. And they, as President Trump said at CPAC yesterday, each of us, if we haven't already, have a decision to make. Not in 2022 at the ballot box, but right here and right now, to choose a side. And by the way, sidelines don't count. It just shows how desperate the Democrats were to find the votes to make up for President Trump's insurmountable lead. And they can be summed up in 2 words. Trump won. President Trump says nothing's easy.
Well, I think you get the gist. She's a believer.
Yeah.
She needs some teleprompter help.
We don't have the luxury
Yeah.
to sit back and wait.
Yeah.
That was before we became Democrats, like they're calling us now.
We decided to
Yeah.
Hi, Winter.
Hey, Venture. Yeah, we've got some people who don't understand sentence structure for one thing over in the comments, but I don't know what half of them are talking about.
Which perhaps are even more timely now than they were then.
That's Natalie Hart. Yeah, that's Natalie Hart.
That's her.
Oh, dear Lord.
What's from the losers is how a person reacts.
And man, I tell you, the way old Ossoff has triggered them over her is really, really something. I mean, he really got under their skin, something fierce.
I heard Jonathan Martin talking about Ossoff, and he says what he's doing is he's just playing to social media, and he was wondering how he would do in a full-fledged debate. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I haven't seen him. I didn't watch his debates when he ran for Senate or anything, so I don't really know. But here he is talking. Here's what started all this.
Fight his war.
Oh, that volume's no good, isn't it?
While he fruitlessly drains our munitions and oil reserves.
This is where he talks about Natalie.
He golfs and trades stocks. See, he doesn't want to do the job.
Here it is.
He wants to build his ballroom and travel with Natalie on their apparently defenseless flying palace gifted by the
So that's what triggered. That was such an interesting choice that they made to bring her up by name. I would have loved to be in the room when they strategized that on doing that.
By the way, this is something that was kind of talked about in my parent meeting last night because they were talking about 5th graders starting band. And the Trump administration has now opposed a 25% tariff on imported brass wind instruments. And so the principal was saying, for those of you kids that want to play trumpet or trombone or saxophone or anything with brass in it, they would help find them used instruments to buy because it's too expensive to get brand new.
Gee whiz. You think he'd like a march, a Sousa march? That seems.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because, I will be honest. When you look at it, well, I was in band for forever in high school and stuff, and most of the kids wanted to play the brass instruments. You had to fight with people to get them to do clarinet or flute or drums or anything else.
I wanted to play drums, but drums were the only instruments that the drums and the tuba were the only thing that the school owned. But everybody wanted to play drums, so you had to have 2 years of piano lessons to even audition to play drums. So that was the end of that. And then I wanted to play flute, and they're like, "No, there's so many people playing flute. You need to play clarinet or saxophone." And I thought, well, saxophone, that's for boys. So I'll play the clarinet. So I got a clarinet, and I
was a clarinet. Me too.
I hate.
And then I switched to baritone sax. But my stepbrother is kind of an instrument genius, and he started on the tuba and went through every brass instrument humanly possible. So.
And now we can't afford them because of Trump.
Yeah. Because his son wants to play trumpet. They can't afford to get one.
Well, the thing that's starting to happen, and I want to see, I hope it happens more and more, but the effects, you're talking about the effects of the tariffs. We've gotten quick coverage of the effects of the tariffs have come in more quickly and is filtering through the system. People are making it in. But what's just now happening is the effects of the big, beautiful bill. And New York Times has started a series now, both in print and in video, on looking at, and in this case, it's SNAP benefits.
Remember, a change in a major safety net program as dramatic as what's happening in Arizona in at least 30 years.
And here
the number
they're
of people
showing
who get nutritional assistance has fallen by.
There you see the effects of the big, beautiful. So the 50% decrease. And why can't we call them food stamps? This SNAP thing why did we change the name? I don't understand. To me, that's more descriptive. But anyway, food stamps. Isn't that SNAP? It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it also hurts the farmers because it's actually a food producer subsidy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This New York
and then
Times
it hurts the grocery stores too, because then the grocery stores
about half
get the traffic from that. So it's a multiplier. It makes more money.
What we're seeing in Arizona is the result of the huge tax and spending bill that Congress passed last year and Republicans called the Big Beautiful Bill. Dee McDonald, she's a 65-year-old grandmother raising
Listen to this woman.
She relied
it's heartbreaking,
or
but
food stamp
she's
benefits
just struggling,
and
but
lost
she's getting
them
through it.
about 8 months ago.
How are you? Good. You better hurry up.
Okay, I'll talk
to you. Bye. Have a good day. I figured out a way to stretch it. Like I put oats in hamburger to stretch it, stuff like that.
Hundreds of thousands of people in Arizona are no longer getting benefits, even though in many cases, perhaps even most cases, they remain eligible for help.
I tried to call every day, if not more than that.
Anyway.
I'm calling to find out the status of my...
And the thing is, these kind of stories are going to be local news. I mean, it's just now starting to, the effects of that bill are just now. I mean, the Medicaid cuts don't even take effect at all until next year, I think. So
yeah, it's January 1st.
And that's something that Democrats need to make a big noise about.
Hell yeah.
Especially in states. Yeah, especially in states where there are filial laws, which means that you have to take care of your parents, your grandparents, your brothers, sisters, aunts, and uncles in some cases. And you are going to be responsible for those bills now.
Yeah, that's a good point, Victor. Since we're taking money away from this woman, since we're starving this lady here, we can take the money we were giving to her and give it to those sailors at least.
Yeah, I bet that lady voted for Trump. I mean, so many of these people voted for Trump. It's just sad.
Wouldn't you want to? I thought the same thing. I don't know if this piece ever gets into that or not, but that would be very interesting. But I tell you what, y'all, we got to treasure the New York Times. I mean, because they're privately owned, they're immune to all this, conglomerate corporate bullshit that Trump visits upon the other big networks, and they have really been kicking in lately. I mean, they broke all those stories about Iran, and I mean, they're all we got left in the legacy media anyway. That's even approaching serious investigative journalism that's immune to this fascist regime.
Craig, I posted a thread in private chat. It's actually a post from Bette Midler, and it's an AI video, and it's pretty darn tootin' funny.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, if you want to try and see if you can mess with it.
The one I like is Paula Poundstone's little reels that pop up on my phone. God, she's
and Rosie was on Jimmy Kimmel last night.
We watched the whole thing last night. She made some interesting choices. I thought she made a good choice. She laid off Trump some. I mean, she didn't really go. She didn't bore it. She didn't really give him a target. She didn't say anything
that
he
good
could
then.
really target.
Kind of.
But she didn't back down or anything like that by any stretch. But
yeah,
but I liked her choices. Yeah.
ABC is still suing the Trump administration, though, so that's
this morning they filed the FCC suit. I'm thrilled about that. That's another big company to give a little support.
Yep.
They got issues in other ways, but I mean ABC is fighting back. I mean, this new CEO that took over from Bob Iger, Josh, I forget his last name. Anyway, he's fighting back in ways that Bob Iger did not.
Well, Bob Iger is now buying the LA Lakers with Kushner. So
yeah.
No, with Josh Kushner.
But Kushner. It's all the same. It's Charles. It's Josh. It's Jared. All of them.
Anyway, let's see.
But Josh is the least evil of all of them.
Evil is
evil. I hate the Lakers even more than I did before.
I'd have to have proof of that. I don't know if I buy that.
The Lakers should have never left Minnesota.
That's right.
There you go.
Is this it, Claire?
That's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Miss Bette Midler.
Look at Marco.
Oh, that's priceless.
Gets better.
Little Marco.
It's clearly divertido when you think the real.
Oh, it looks like a sitcom set there.
A diplomatic player quite so small.
Boy, he looks better than he
And
does
yet
in
as
real
we
life.
embargo on the reign of little Marco, it's really kind of funny after all. A bully and a blowout. He never fails to go hard on populations frailer than the rest. The truth is he's a rookie who is working for a crookie, and he always seems to fail the latest test. Little Marco, can't you see you're being played? You were so confidently made as a patsy from the start. Little Marco, oh, why must you be so weak and a seeking kind of bee in the search of tiny heart? Little Marco, you have made your dollhouse bed.
You know, the funny thing is, he in some ways he might be the least objectionable of the whole bunch, but that doesn't say
true.
much.
Yeah, slim pickings they call it.
Oh, there's. That's nice.
Empty suit, you get it? I love that.
Couch magazine.
Uh-huh.
That's his porn. An ass kiss and an asshole. Oh,
Hey, there's no Stephen
Oh
Miller.
God, that's great.
The Nordics.
I didn't know it was this long.
It's been out a while too. It's not brand new.
No, because I saw Christy Nome was in the background.
Oh yeah. Boy, that is. I must say, you know, I have a hard time. I have a hard time with. I don't do it so much anymore since Blue has bullied me on using AI. But when it always would resist if you tried to make it, you know, do a video like this with Trump or any real people, it would and not just Republicans, Democrats too. It would refuse to do it on that. It violated its guidelines, you know. So whoever did this had to have an AI that didn't have guidelines like that.
Well, it's Bette Midler posted it, so I mean, she has people.
Yeah, so they had access to some kind of AI that doesn't restrict use.
Well,
of
who actually? But she didn't actually make it though, because I've seen.
No, I'm just saying she has people that probably did it for her, kind of thing.
I run into that stuff too, and I've only tried to make like 4 or 5 of those AI things, and I've run into barricades.
Yeah, they've got little fences they put up for if you're trying to make fun of any public figures, and I haven't noticed anything partisan about it. I mean, if it's Schumer or Trump or even Hollywood celebrities, anybody recognizable, it'll resist.
The voice comes on and says,
there are ways around it.
I'm so sorry, we can't do that.
Yeah. This is an epic. This is epic.
I've never seen
Modern
anything
tyranny,
like this
dickish.
The Big Blame Theory.
The Shady Bunch.
Man, that is really something.
That was really pretty. Oh, Cash Patel.
We'll just freeze right on that one.
That's good.
Oh, MAGA country music.
That is sweet.
That was hilarious.
Oh, that's who made it. Okay.
Yeah, they make a lot of videos. I will be honest though. So, I have gone into a different book reading trope called dark romance, and there are a lot of people who make AI videos of the big books and have them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my man Wes Moore was on TV on IMS. Now he's really pissed off because he wants that new FBI headquarters in Maryland, and Trump's trying to stop it because it's a Democratic state, and Wes Moore don't like it.
Oh.
Yes, Paula Poundstone is famous. She's been around for a long time. She had a show on ABC for a short time, which was really smart and funny.
I follow her on TikTok. She makes great TikToks
on some NPR game show, but she had a show on ABC, and it was so smart and funny that it only lasted a few episodes. And she did economists and spinning teacups. And then she made a graph with like plexiglass tubes and Oreos to show how much stuff happened. I don't remember what the thing was now. It was so smart and so funny and so original. And then it got canceled immediately because people just aren't interested in learning. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Learning.
My mom gets upset that Dennis Miller was so liberal, and then now he's MAGA.
Oh, he's been MAGA for
Super
years.
MAGA.
That son of a bitch.
Super
I can't
MAGA.
stand him.
Yeah, that was
My mom thought he was the hottest thing ever when he had his show, and she
He was
watched him
pretty good.
religiously.
I don't know.
And then once his show was done and stuff, she didn't follow him for a while, and then he came back and was super MAGA, and she was like,
And it's
I
like,
cannot believe that.
What
He used to
happens?
ridicule anybody who didn't agree with him. He'd laugh at him like, "You stupid
Yep.
son of a bitch, you
And
don't
he
know
still
anything."
does. And
God,
he
I
still
can't
does,
stand
but except from the other side.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
disappointing.
It is. Isn't that
Yeah.
sad?
Yeah, he kind of went to the. I always thought it seemed like kind of a business choice because I mean, at some point, you know, he was sort of floundering, and then he went conservative, and Fox picked him up. He was on Fox a lot for a while.
Yeah.
Then
I
they
think
put
they
him on
even gave him a
football for a
show.
while to calm
Yeah,
him
he was
down,
on
I guess.
football
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
and-
right. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
He wasn't any good at
And,
that
Oh,
either.
wait a minute. I think I misheard. Did you say Dennis Miller?
Yeah.
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 I am so
Yeah.
sorry. I
Well-
completely misheard. Yes, I've realized that he's been conservative for a long, long time. I totally thought I thought you said Dennis Leary, and I was like,
Oh,
Leary.
no. Leary.
Oh,
no.
that would
No,
be-
not
that would
Leary.
be
We got
disappointing.
Leary. We
I
got
was gonna
Leary.
say,
Dennis is
man.
Dennis Kucinich. Dennis Kucinich was my favorite. Dennis.
Yeah.
yeah, boy, oh boy, I totally misheard that and was flabbergasted.
Hey, Paul. Paul's back. Hadn't seen Paul in a while.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
No,
Paul.
he was here the other day
Yeah.
with the rest of his crew.
Did y'all see my shirt? I just got it this morning.
Nice.
Yay.
Where'd you get that? You go to his website and get that?
I did. Yep. Went to his website. It was $32. Yep. Abdul.
You gave him at least 50, I hope. You probably gave him 50, didn't you?
That
you could add. I added 10.
Yeah, that's
So I
good.
did that.
That's good.
I added 10. Because I also I haven't gotten my Dr. Annie shirt yet. But I got my Dr. Annie Andrews shirt coming too. So
I want to see that one.
He
if you
doesn't
hate
even
America,
know what a socialist,
leave it.
Marxist, communist country would be. He doesn't
Oh,
even
There's no
know.
such thing. There's no such thing,
poor
dear.
Paul.
That doesn't exist.
Oh.
Good morning, Paul. So noted. So
Yeah.
noted. All right.
United
gotcha.
States of Turducken.
You're on the
Yeah.
record. You're on the record, Paul. On the record. Here's what I made for dinner last night. Doesn't that look good? Ooh, boy. Tuna.
Couldn't eat it.
Thick tuna in the air fryer with corn and asparagus. I went to the doctor yesterday, got my checkup, and my A1C was just 5.8.
God, that's
Woo.
great.
That's
My
great.
blood pressure was. He said my blood pressure was about the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. And
What was
anyway,
it? What was the
Oh.
number, Craig? You remember?
it was like 111 or something crazy.
Mine was 120
Really?
over 70, and my doctor started clapping her hands when she saw that.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was like 111, and then they do this new finger test thing with A1C. Did y'all know about this? It's brand new.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, is
No.
they could prick your finger in the doctor's office. You don't have to wait for the lab 24 anymore, and they don't have to take all that blood for. They just prick your finger, and in 6 minutes, it knows your A1C.
Yeah.
So anyway, I
didn't
was so
know that.
encouraged. I came home. There's a rich people grocery. I call them rich people grocery stores. The suburbs all have these grocery stores that are locally owned, and everything's twice as much. They don't even put prices on some of it because people just don't care in those neighborhoods. Anyway, so I don't even know what I paid for this tuna. I don't want to know. But I got these thick tuna steaks and some of their asparagus and corn, and made a nice healthy meal. So. And
I
then
had
that
3
way,
years of corn last night.
what we do when we have a healthy meal, then that way afterwards we had big old brownies for dessert.
Of course. That's what you do.
I had 3 years of corn and a bean salad last night for supper.
3 years of corn.
3 years of corn. I stuffed myself.
What do you?
Oh,
what
I
do
have
you do?
corn
How do
I
you
gotta
make your
make.
corn? How do you?
I'll
cook
tell you
your
what I
corn?
do. I take a sharp knife.
Everybody's
I
got
cut-
a way. Everybody's
I
got
cut
their own way.
both ends off, and I peel all the husk off except for like 1 or 2 thin layers.
Mm-hmm.
And I throw them in the microwave. I cook 3 at a time, and I cook them in there for 9 minutes. And then I let it cool for 10 minutes, and then I chomp down on them.
Yeah, because you can pull, if you do them in the microwave, you can pull the whole cob out with the silks, everything. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that the other day, and then I cut it off the cob, and I sauteed onion and garlic and
oh my gosh.
basil.
The only reason I like, the main reason I like boiling them is because then that automatically all that hair comes off. You don't have
it comes
to
out in the
scrape it
microwave
off.
too. Yeah.
My mom used to put them in the oven for a half hour at 400 degrees, and that husk would get completely crispy, but the corn would be perfect. I haven't made it like that for years. That's what
Now Paul's calling that a communist meal.
Oh, and then you put it, you blend it and you can put Parmesan cheese in it if you want, and it's a sauce. There are like a million recipes for corn. It's like corn Alfredo sauce on everywhere, and it was
you got
really
those
good.
corn handles on there. You probably roll it on it. Like I roll mine on a stick of butter, to get a little butter on there.
Yeah. Oh, now, Venter's the one that got me going on. I haven't found any. Venter's one that brought up white asparagus.
You get white asparagus up here.
I've never seen it yet.
I don't find any around here. I don't find any.
Come up north. That's where it is.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We got lots of it up here.
White asparagus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why I've never seen it. I don't know.
They just don't. They just don't let it have any chlorophyll. It's regular asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
I love that stuff, asparagus.
I do too.
Yeah,
Faced in the crowd. Did y'all ever see this?
Yes, Andy Griffith scared the heck out of me.
I probably watched it 10 times.
Yeah, I'm a Ellie Curzon. This movie was made the year I was born, or close to it. I think 1957. I was born in '56.
1957.
But anyway,
I'll guarantee it.
Yeah, and I was going to end with it today, but here's just a little snippet first.
Are those morons out there? Yeah, I can take chicken fertilizer instead of doing some caviar.
I could take chicken fertilizer and make them think it's caviar. That's for you, Paul. He talking to you, Paul.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Take chicken. Anyway, Andy Griffith.
I think so, Winter.
Before I play the whole thing, here's an interview with Andy Griffith talking about the character.
What it was the story of a man who was an entertainer who had some power, who had access to the media, to the television, who parlayed that into a political situation.
Yeah, he became, I guess people at that time didn't think it could happen.
I don't know if y'all ever saw Andy Griffith doing interviews when he's just himself. He was a very intellectual man. I mean, his roles were very different than who he actually was. He was a pretty smart dude and very, well read in political philosophy and all that kind of stuff.
It can happen. It can happen, and has happened at times. It might be happening now. Who knows? But this was a regular, just an interesting, energetic guy at the beginning, a free kind of a man. And he discovered radio, and then he discovered television, and then he became accepted by people, and he became their folk hero. And then he started to manipulate them and tell them how to think, and they would do what he said do.
I like how he puts that. They would do what he said do.
Yeah, he started out in a jail cell plunking out an old guitar, and then Roald Dahl's wife, what's her name? She got him out of jail.
It's a heck of a movie, but I mean, he's describing Donald Trump right here. They do what he said he would. They do what he say do.
And then he began to realize how much power he really had.
30 minutes later,
and he started to influence the politicians, and he was about to launch this real loser into political office. When the country discovered him by means of Patricia Neal, who played a role called Marcia, she left the audio switch open
At the end of the show.
At the end of a show, at the end of a program, and the people actually heard what he said, and he called them sheep, and he called them that they would do exactly what he said do, and how dumb and stupid they were. Then they turned him off, but he took that.
Yeah, that was strong.
But Trump called them. He said he loved the uneducated. He's called them stupid to their face.
I know.
And they
Trump says that shit and gets away with it. They gets more admirers. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I wonder if you pulled, if you threw the mic on when he one thing I've noticed, have you ever seen any MAGA ever brought to Mar-a-Lago? I mean, I don't think any of them are ever there.
No, they don't want them there.
The people that you see at the rallies, you never see at Mar-a-Lago. That's for sure.
Okay.
Can you still buy it in August season?
Yes, winter. You can still buy it. Yep, you can still buy it a lot.
Well, she's talking about white asparagus
here too, so it's pretty much year round. A white?
She's talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
About white asparagus, I think.
Our corn season is ending, though.
Our corn season goes until mid-September. But that's because we're weird up here. And we have to plant later.
Well, there he is. I'm gonna end up with this. This is the speech. What happened was, like he described earlier, is Patricia Neal plays this television producer or radio producer who realizes he's a big fraud, and knew that after they ended the show that day he would say stuff like this, and so she kept the mic on so that what he says right here goes out to all his radio audience. So that's what this is. All right. Well, we'll be back at it later. See everybody on trailmix.cc is all new and a
enjoy
lot
that
faster
card
these days. So get on trailmix.cc. There's the address, and comment over there. Keep the conversation going over there. And here's Andy Griffith. There's place in the sun. No, a face in the crowd. A face in the crowd.
Yeah. I can take chicken fertilizer instead of doing for caviar. I can make them eat dog food and they'll think it's steak. Sure, I got them like this.
You know what the public's like. A cage full of guinea pigs.
Good night, you stupid idiot. Good night, you miserable slob.
There are a lot of trained seals. I toss them a dead fish and they'll flap their flippers.
Well, Jack, a closer walk with thee.
He's a monster. I'm gonna call the station. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
He's a monster.
Well, thank you, Jack.
I knew he'd open his big yap once too often and blow my 3 Gs.